Lovely stuff. I'm back again. Yep, you name it, I'm here. My name is Ruku, if you haven't already joined me. This is my third live video of this evening. Hence, you can tell. You know, I'm still carrying on from the South African theme. I've still got about another 3 South African craft beers yet to come. Some are pre-recorded and the others are live. So, yeah, I'm looking at something called the King's Blockhouse IPA. Very strange name for a beer, but we'll go with it. This is, of course, by the brewer Devil's Peak, as featured in the last 2 videos. This is bizarre. I just don't know. It's the little slogan is I am not a beer as you know. Sorry, I'm not as a beer as you know it, but a beer as it should be. What the fuck does that mean? This is obviously South African, so it says, I'm an American-style Indian Pale Ale, filled with soulful flavour and aroma. Look for notes of citrus, tropical fruit and pine, produced by my unique combination of US hops. As the King's Blockhouse on the slopes of Devil's Peak stands guard over Cape Town, so I watch over the ideology of the Devil's Peak Brewing Company. What the fuck, were they stoned or something when they did this? And it says the truth material. At the Devil's Peak Brewing Company, we invite you to enter new exciting new realm of beer appreciation where finest globally sourced ingredients and styles meet superior local brewmanship. Well, if you're going to big yourself up that, then you've got to be good. It says, brewed by the Devil's Peak Brewing Company in South Africa. All natural ingredients, don't give nothing away, and is best served at 8 to 12 degrees. It's not for the sale on the people of 18 because apparently alcohol is addictive. But there you go. There's the. That's. Can we get that? I don't know if we can. It's just at the bottom there. It tells you serving temperature. Now I'm getting into this serving temperature stuff because actually they're quite right. You know, if you don't get this at the right temperature, it doesn't taste as good. I'm not saying that there's a difference between a cold and a warm beer because, yeah, like many people, I myself prefer a cold beer over a warm beer, but given a choice, if they're telling me to drink this between 8 and 12, then yeah, I'm going to do it. I would purposely buy 2 bottles of this and then try both, but sadly I can't buy 2 bottles of this because it's hard enough to get. Excuse me. Yeah, just some wacky, weird artwork there of the castle, and one of the corner struts is on the playing card, is it the King of Diamonds, Hearts and all the rest of it. It's basically the face of that king from the playing cards. Somewhat scary. This is 6%, so finally I've got some stronger stuff, and is a 340, although I don't quite believe that because it's in a 330 bottle, and let's be honest, it's still round about there anyway, so yeah, it's a 330 blatantly. Never mind, I'm not going to complain. A beer is a beer, regardless of its origin and volume of liquid and alcohol content. There again, Devil's Peak. Quite a cool logo, I must admit. Spade with a D and a P. Devil's Peak Brewing Company from South Africa. Right, here we go. A little bit golden, hazy. Slow it on down. Shit, just spilt a bit. Not good. Alright, there you go. And that concludes our beer review. No, I'm joking. Right, there you go. So this is the King's IPA or whatever the hell it is. I thought King of Beer was Budweiser. There's a food for thought for you. Carbonation mental. I'm not going to move the camera because on these live videos they have a tendency to fuck up, so just observe the mentalness. If I edge it closer, maybe you'll be able to see. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to get too close now. The head is of a large yeasty looking comparison with a mixture of small bubbles at the bottom here Then we go to slightly larger bubbles, and it's just pure foam at the top. Golden colour reminds me of Tay Bear, which was a very nice beer from Palestine. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what my expectations of this actually is. What is it? I don't know. Would it be wheaty, malty? I don't know. Sour, bitter, sharp, sweet. Me personally, I do have a sweet tooth, so for me that'd be great. I'm trying to get in the last bit of sun we have here on this evening here in England. It's been a theme from these live videos today, isn't it? Sunny in England. Is it really? No, it's not. It's pissing down the rain. That's generally mostly our summer, pissing down the rain. See, I can joke about it because I'm English, so you know. Carbonation is really cool. You just get hypnotised by that. You know, it's very, very off to one side but straight. Colour-wise, it's very decent, strong golden, somewhat clear. As you can see, my hand both through it. Yeah, let's do this. I nearly went in to just drink it then. Yet again, that corn, barley, farmer smell. Kind of that, if you own a farm, you can smell your crops. This is very sort of earthy, corny, hoppy, barley. Barley? Is that even a word? Barley is what I meant to say, but imagine the E or barley. Barleyish? I don't know. The very strong smells of, again, just that earthiness, that sort of farmy, croppy, corny smells. But at a 6% lager, I'm hoping that I'm going to have a slight sweetness, but I'm hoping to be well balanced. Whether or not it will, I don't know. That's just my interpretation. Okay. And that is an easy one to describe. As I said before, very much like Tay Bear, which is from Palestine, and this is starting to lose my voice now. This is on par. It's slight sweetness, very lively carbonation, and the hop just hits you throughout. It's very, very hoppy. Yeah, it's mental. Gets on the tongue, third tongue, that's your tongue. The hops kind of bounces and attacks. And then you've got this sort of sweet malt at the end of it, and then just more hop. So it's very heavily hopped, fans. Not sure if I like it. I don't really like a hoppy beer or IPA. I prefer a mellowed approach, but the head, I'm not sure. The body's actually quite light. The head I just can't get. I don't know why that is. I'm guessing because the beer itself is more buoyant than the foam in the head, so it kind of rushes in before you can actually taste the head. But it's very heavily hopped, and yeah, I can smell hops on my breath. I can taste hops. All I can think about is hops. I think that there's been a lot of styles of hops in this. I'm guessing probably 3, maybe 4 times hop in this. You know, it stays with you. I mean, some people do like hoppy beers. I personally don't. I kind of like the sweetness at the start, and then it goes a little bit downhill. So, for me, not too impressed. Lacing, not bad. Lacing, can't really do this any other way. If you can look around about there, you can see some lacing. I'm really surprised this camera's actually behaving today. I really am impressed with the carbonation and the colour. That is by far the best. Taste wise, just heavily hopped. I don't know about that. I'm a bit meh. Just the aftertaste is pure hop. All I'm getting is hop. Yeah, I'm going to score it, and I'm going to score this a 4 out of 10. It's a shame. Devil's Peak Brewing Company is pretty decent. They've got some real cool beers out, and I've had a few now, as you can probably see from these reviews if you watch these back. But this is not one of them. Sorry, but it's heavily hopped. It's a no-go. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm now going to run to the tap and wash my mouth out because it's really just dry mouth, hoppy. No. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and yeah, I'm going to do one more beer review. Do you know what, fuck it, I might do a few more after this, so yeah, stay tuned.